Okay, so right now is a very special day. And it's not just a special day for me, it's a special day for the entire world because today is the birthday of Valerie Angeli Wong. And if you don't know who Valerie Angeli Wong is, Valerie Angeli Wong is my best friend in the whole world. And I know that doesn't seem like a big deal because most people do have a best friend, but I'm sorry, this is a big deal because Valerie has been my best friend for practically my entire life. I met this girl in kindergarten, and ever since then, okay, so I remember she was really shy in kindergarten, and I was like 5 and she was 4 because, I'm a few months older, and I remember she used to bring these like Sour Patch straws like to school, and she one time told me and my friend Allison like, "Do you want some?" And I was like, "Dang, like this girl's cool." But then first, second, and third grade we had different teachers, so we didn't really we would see each other around school, but we weren't like we couldn't hang out as much. But then fourth grade we were brought together again, and we were in the same class, and I created this club called the Candy Girl Club. It was for all girls who liked candy and liked playing jump rope. And ever since then, we just became inseparable. I mean, me and Valerie have so much history and we have so much in common. I mean, we are so freaking close that we can literally answer the other person's phone and whoever's calling will think that we're the other person. I mean, Valerie has done this a lot more times than I've done for her. Because every time I'm on the phone with her and somebody else calls me, I just connect the call and I don't say anything and I make her pretend to be me because it's so hilarious to see how long she can go pretending to be me without the other person figuring out. I mean, that's how close we are. We're like that. This is our joke. We always say we're like this because we're like this. I mean, gosh. I mean, I wrote down a lot of stuff about me and this girl. We have so many inside jokes. For example, one word's revenge. Shit. Arcades and attack. Man. The Jurassic Park ride. I mean, all these things don't mean Ziploc bag. All these things mean nothing to most people that are watching this video right now. But to me and Valerie, I'm sure she's cracking up right now because we just have, this is me and Valerie in 5th grade when we graduated. So she's about to turn 11 and I'm 11 here. And she's turning 20 today. And we've been so close. Valerie moved in 7th grade to Orange County. And of course it's not far, but I mean when you're 12 years old and your best friend moves to a different county, it's kind of a big deal because you mostly just hang out with your friends at school and stuff, but me and Valerie, as strange as it sounds, actually became closer friends after that. We've never grown apart. Valerie once moved to Murrieta, which is a 2-hour drive, and nothing changed in our relationship. We would always find ways to be with each other, or to we'd always talk on the phone. And that's another thing cool about me and Valerie. Everyone texts, and me and Valerie do text once in a while, but we always talk on the phone because we're that close, and we always have so much to say to each other, and we always have so much to recap each other on, and Val, I really, really love you, Val. I can't even imagine what my life would be if you weren't in it. And it's just crazy because I would not be who I am. I don't know who I would be, but I would not be me. Because, I mean, Valerie and I share the exact same personality types. We're ENFPs. And if you know about psychology, there's 16 different personality types that this famous psychologist named Dr. Jung came up with, in the early 1900s, I think, or something. And it's based on, extroversion, introversion, whether you're a perceptor or a judger, intuitive, and they're broken down to very specifics. And we share the exact same personality type, and there's 16. So, I mean, that's a lot. I mean, the odds of 2 people having the same personality type are not, that likely, but we do. And to us, it's not surprising at all because we've been so close for like practically our whole lives. This girl knows everything about me. I mean, there's so many things that, like, you know, other people just wouldn't know or anything. Like, for example, I'm the type of person that I really don't like other people to know when something's, you know, going on with me, like, you know, like personally. And, you know, a year ago from now, you know, I dealt with a really bad trauma. And when I called Valerie, I remember I told her about it. And I was just crying my eyes out. And I remember she told me that she'd never, ever heard me cry like that. Like, this is the first time. Like, I was bawling. And the thing about it is, like, nobody, like, other than, like, my mom and my dad has ever seen or heard me cry like that. Because, I mean, I cry. But, I mean, this time I was just a wreck. And there's nobody else that I would have been able to talk to about that situation other than my best friend, Valerie. And she told me that, you know, that everything with that, the decision that I made, which she knows what I'm talking about, was going to be okay, because she told me, and I quote, "Alicia, every decision that you've ever made has always been the right one. And I know that whichever decision that you choose to make, you know, will end up being right." And I just started crying more because, I mean, for someone to say that to you, and someone that knows you so well and that cares about you a lot, it's a big deal. And I don't know if I mentioned already, but when there's just so many people that say they have best friends. And it's like, I don't even take it that seriously anymore when somebody tells me that this is their best friend, because, I mean, today, you see even on the TV, like, these random chicks meet in bars and they're drunk buddies, and all of a sudden they're like, oh, like, we both like to get drunk and all this stuff, like, let's be BFFs, we love the same bar, we love these same guys, or, I met this girl in my math class a few months ago, and, like, we both suck at math, and we're, like, best friends now, and then, like, a few weeks later, you find out, like, they hate each other, so-and-so's dating her ex-boyfriend, whatever. I mean, me and Valerie, we're real. And today is her birthday. And I just want to say happy birthday, Val. And I love you so much. Like words cannot even describe, like, how much you mean to me. Because we're just best friends, soulmates. And I'm so happy that, you know, I met you. And honestly, sometimes I really think that we knew each other in, like, another life or something, because I don't know any other two people that just connect as well as we do. Like, me and Valerie have this thing. Anytime we see a creep when we're hanging out, or just someone that is, like, really weird or getting on our nerves, we make this, like, creep face. And it's like, we just look at each other like that. We don't even have to say anything. We know, oh my God, that guy is a creep. Like, it's just, we have this, like, telepathic thing, whatever have you. Like, we're just meant to be. And I love you, Val, and happy birthday. Mwah.